Hi, everybody. Welcome to Godly Play again today. It is so good to have you join the circle. Wherever you are and whenever it is that you are watching this, thank you for coming today. Thank you for being part of the circle today. I've been looking forward to this all week. I wonder who else is joining the circle today. I wonder who else is with you where you are, if you're watching this with someone else in your family or someone else in your household. I wonder who else is joining the circle from their family, from their household. Maybe somebody you know, maybe somebody you haven't met yet. It's good to have all of you in the circle today. Thank you for coming. My cat Simon is joining the circle again today. He's actually sitting underneath the table here where I have the camera set up, so he is joining us too from my place here. Well, are we ready to begin? Today, let's look at the church calendar and find today. This is the circle of the church year. We have the great mystery of Christmas. We have the great mystery of Easter. Do you remember Pentecost recently? That's the one with the tongues of fire. Then after Pentecost, we are now in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we are just moving to the 8th Sunday after Pentecost. And this season goes all the way to Advent. So that's a lot more Sundays to come in this season after Pentecost, and a lot more stories to tell. Looking forward to that. Well, today's story... Oops, I'm sorry, sheep. Today's story is found in two places. Do you remember the New Testament begins with the 4 Gospels, the 4 stories of Jesus' time on this earth with his disciples and the things they did and the lessons they learned. This is found in the Gospel of Matthew and also in the Gospel of Luke. In each of those 2 Gospels, it's found in chapter 13. So if you want to look it up later, that's where you can find it. Okay, are we ready to begin? Are we ready? There was once someone who did amazing things and said wonderful things, and people began to follow him. And one day they just had to ask him, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am One day he said, "I am the light." I see the love of God in you. The light of Christ comes shining through. And I am blessed to be with you, O holy child of God. But the light couldn't stay in just that time, in just that place. So the light changed. The light changed so it could be in all places and at all times. It is here today with me, and it is there where you are when you are watching this. The same light is with me here and with you there. Today's story might be a parable. It's in a gold-colored box, and gold is very valuable. Parables are very valuable, even more valuable than gold. It looks like a present, and parables are like presents. They're gifts to us, even if we don't know what they are. They're already ours. It has a lid that can sometimes stop us from getting inside. Sometimes we have to keep coming back to a parable, even if we're ready, even if we're very ready. Sometimes we can't get in. But we shouldn't be discouraged when that happens. We could just come back another time, and maybe another time, and one day the parable will open for us and we'll be able to get in. Well, let's see what's inside this box. I wonder what this is. It's kind of brown, has a little bit of yellow, maybe some gray in it. I wonder what it is. Well, there is nothing else in the box that we need to get ready for the story. So let's begin. Once there was someone who said amazing things and did wonderful things, and people began to follow him. And they listened to him, and they heard him talk about a kingdom. But it wasn't like any kingdom they had ever heard of. It wasn't like the kingdom they lived in. It wasn't like any kingdom they had ever visited. And one day they had to ask him, what is the kingdom of heaven really like? And one time they asked him, he said, the kingdom of heaven is like some leaven. The kingdom of heaven is like some leaven. That a woman took and mixed with 3 measures of flour. Which is a lot. She hid the leaven in the mixture and waited until it swelled up and got leavened all over. It got big and puffy, like the big loaves of bread you might see in a store. Now, I wonder if the woman had a name. I wonder who she really was. I wonder if the woman was happy I wonder what the bread could really be. I wonder what the leaven really is. In the parable and in life. I wonder if you could take the bread that was leavened and all over and put it back like it was before the woman put the leaven in it. I wonder if you have ever come close to a place like this, a place where this happens. I mean, really come close to it, not just in the parable or not just baking bread. I wonder. And I wonder what story we'll share next week. I really hope you can come back in the circle and join us again next week. And now, if you'd like a blessing, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you with favor and give you peace. Thank you so much for being here today. I really hope to see you again next week. Bye for now.